This is the arrangement of the third-level Eternal Heart artifact pattern. Zephyr's brows were deeply knitted, and his voice was filled with a heavy seriousness and astonishment. The other people beside him also had faces of shock, and all of them looked at David with a little more confusion in their eyes. Why did he want to do this? Only the creator of the first level of the Eternal Heart artifact pattern could use the weapon, and if it fell into the hands of others, it would be equivalent to scrap metal. The second level allowed the user to infuse external power into the weapon, allowing the weapon to gain those attributes and thus unleashing an even more powerful damage output. As for the third level, it emphasized using the artifact as support, allowing one's strength to take the form of a substance, showing off the high-grade inscriptions. The third level of the Eternal Heart artifact pattern was capable of allowing the energy fused into the weapon to continuously explode, completing a high-efficiency, long-term damage output. This was just like holding a true essence weapon with a high explosive output in one's hand at all times. Even during a battle, when the true elemental strength in one's body was exhausted, the weapon forged with one's own strength would be productive. Based on what Zephyr had said before, it was basically refining strength into a weapon. However, what confused Zephyr was that with David's peak 9th level Earth Pattern Master strength, even with the support of the Immortal Talisman spiritual tree, he would still be unable to complete the third level's Eternal Heart rune. For him, the second level was the limit. Before leaving Sonola State, Zephyr had clearly warned David that the third level of the Eternal Heart artifact pattern was extremely difficult, and with his current abilities, there was no need even to think about it. But unfortunately, in this extremely tense and important moment, David had made such a choice. The idea was surprising. "This guy is really impulsive," Gage said in a serious tone. "It's not that he's impulsive, it's that he doesn't have a choice." June lifted her head slightly as tears appeared in her beautiful eyes. The people next to her were startled and looked at her in surprise. June continued, "Because he knew the second level of the Eternal Heart artifact pattern could no longer defeat Jet, he could only choose to go to the third level." No one had any objections to June's explanation. It was indeed like that. With the 100 piercing artifact pattern coupled with Bennett's giant whale blood